everyone. This is Leon Cruz for the Intense Apex Alpha Male blog, podcast, and website. And today is, as I record this, September the 19th, 2017. And some time ago, I did a video podcast on the ketogenic diet. And based on some of the comments that I've gotten for that video, many people were very appreciative that I put that content out there to expose people to an alternative way of eating and dieting for lifestyle purposes. Now, some of the questions that I gotten in the comment section was to go now into the exercise component, more in depth to the exercise component of the program. Now, throughout YouTube and the internet, there are many success stories on physique transformations. And there isn't much mystery to those in the know on how to transform their bodies to get back in shape. But there's so much information out there that many people get confused. So the goal of this video podcast, is to give you my opinion, based on facts, of course, what is the best way for an individual to tackle their physique transformation program. Now, many of you realize that a diet is very important for lifestyle change, along with exercise. Now, many people do not know what kind of exercise to do. Many people will follow the ketogenic diet and introduce running or some type of cardio into their lifestyle workouts. High intensity interval training is one of the most popular forms of cardio. Now, that is all fine and well, but you got to keep in mind that you're not going to reshape your body. The goal is to reshape your body and lose fat. And the only way to do that is to combine weight resistance training, whether it be with weights or your own body weight, with cardio. And only then will you be able to further enhance the fat burning effects of the ketogenic diet. Now, the ketogenic diet and the workout program is what you will call an integrated program of getting in shape, which includes a specific diet, a specific exercise program, and a specific supplement program as well to make the dieting somewhat easier. Now, for the sake of this podcast, I'm going to go into the workout component, and then in a future podcast, I will go deeply into the supplement part of the program as well. I'll try to skim the surface on supplements in this podcast. Okay, for those who are going to be following the ketogenic diet, you can always go back, take notes on the last video that I did on my channel. Keep in mind I have two channels. I have a fitness channel and a regular politics and Christian channel. I also upload a lot of these information videos and podcasts into that channel as well. The goal and purpose of my channels is to entertain and educate as much as possible of what's going on in the world and how to take care of yourself. So to begin with, let's start with the workout component of the ketogenic diet. Okay, now once you have the diet down packed, the next step is the workout. Now, based on my experiences, the best workouts or the best exercise regimen to follow is a weight resistance type of regimen, which creates muscle hypertrophy. Muscle hypertrophy is accomplished through some type of resistance. Resistance is a form of irritant to the body, and the only way for the body to burn calories, burn fat, and develop itself is to be irritated with some type of resistance, whether it be body weight exercises, which are great in the beginning, or weight training workouts, which have proven to be incredibly and highly successful in transforming the body and becoming more muscular. And it works for both men and women, so women should not be intimidated to work out with weights. Now, there's a lot of information out there on weight training and working out and things like that, but I'm going to narrow it down for you. In the future, I'll go into a lot of the programs. Some of my favorite programs are from Beachbody. Beachbody are the champions when it comes to designing programs that you can actually do at home. The purpose of the business model of Beachbody is to create programs that you can do at home with very little equipment and achieve successful results in getting in shape. Many find it kind of difficult to follow the nutrition and supplement guide that they supply in their programs. And again, in the future, I'll be going into that as well. But for now, let's focus on weight training. Now, for those of you who've never weight trained, the best way to train the body when doing a new program to get in shape is to train the body as a whole 3 times a week. Now, many of you do not have time to get up early in the morning and do cardio. Cardio on an empty stomach in a fasted state is the most productive form of cardio because you're going to be dipping into your fat stores for fuel and energy. But let's say you don't have time to get up in the morning to do cardio. Well, the next best option, which is almost very close, I would say at least 90% as good as doing it on an empty stomach in the morning, is right after a weight training workout. Now, why would you want to do cardio after a weight training workout and not before? Well, here's the reason why. Again, it's been proven that the body will use fuel that's available. Now, if you do your cardio before your weight training, there are several factors that are going to work against you. First of all, you're not going to burn much fat because you're not in a fasted state. You have already most likely have eaten throughout the day. So the cardio you're going to be doing, your body's going to dip into the fuel that it already has, along with glycogen, which is what's in the muscles. It's the fuel that muscles use to contract. Okay? So you're not going to be burning much fat. Then, if you leave the weight training component of the workout for the second part of your session, keep in mind that you already used up a lot of the glycogen in the muscles. All right? So you've already used up a lot of the glycogen that you're going to need for muscle contractions during your weight training. That's already been used up, so you're going to most likely be wiped out, which will defeat the purpose of building muscle to burn fat. So it's been proven scientifically. Remember, we must go back to basics, and these are the most basic concepts that have been proven to work. So the best thing to do is do your weight training workout first, and then do 30 minutes of high-intensity cardio afterward. The weight training program that I recommend is a whole body weight training session for those who are starting out. And the way to do that is you start out with ab and lower back work first. When you're done doing that, you pick 2 good exercises for your abs and 1 good exercise for your lower back. 2 of the best exercises for abs is sit-ups and leg raises. And 2 of the best exercises for the lower back are the Romanian deadlifts or hyperextensions. Once you've completed anywhere from 1 to 3 sets of those with 10 reps apiece, you would move on to calves. You will pick an exercise to work your calves, which will most likely be the standing calf machine. Once you're done with that, you go over the legs. Now you pick 2 good exercises to hit the quadriceps and the hamstrings. The best exercise for the quadriceps is the barbell squat. If you cannot squat, the next best exercise will be the leg press. And then slowly after that, when you've completed your 3, anywhere from 1 to 3 sets on that, you go straight to the leg curl machine. Once you're done doing that, for 3 sets, everything is going to be done anywhere from 1 to 3 sets of 10. Keep that in mind for those who have never worked out. This is the best protocol to follow. Once you're done doing the leg curls, the next exercise you move on to is a chest exercise, which the most popular is the bench press, or you can also do push-ups. Right after that, you go to a good back exercise like chin-ups, or if you cannot do chin-ups or pull-ups, you do the lat machine pull-down until you develop the strength to do the chin-ups. Once you're done with that, you pick one exercise for shoulders, which is usually the shoulder press with barbell or dumbbells. You pick one exercise for triceps, which is usually push-downs, lying tricep extensions, or standing tricep extensions. And for the biceps, standing barbell curls or preacher bench curls. And then one exercise for forearms, which will be most likely gripping or wrist curls. So if you follow a program like that 3 times a week, and then immediately after that you do 20 minutes of high-intensity cardio, your body will begin to change to the desired effect. Along with that, make sure when following the ketogenic diet, you are doing this within your eating hours, within the 8-hour period you're going to be eating, because you don't want to do this on an empty stomach. It's going to cause weakness and queasiness. So you'll be using up a lot of that food you'll be eating with the weight training, and you'll be burning a lot of the fat with the cardio you'll be doing afterward. Now, if you have the luxury of getting up early in the morning and doing the cardio in a faster state, that's even better, and you save your weight training for the afternoon. Okay, so you'll be doing that 3 times a week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, whenever you see fit, as long as you're getting it in 3 times a week. And again, make sure to follow the ketogenic diet. If you don't know what it is, go back to that podcast that I did and take notes, and we'll get into more in depth on the supplements that you should be taking. Now, I'm going to skim the surface on that right now. One of the best supplements to help you is a good fat burning supplement. So there's tons of those in the market right now. So the best one to do is do your homework and pick one that will meet your needs. Many of them give you sort of like a sense of jitterness. And being jitter and high strung is not a really good desired feeling. But some people like that feeling. So you have to basically pick a supplement that you think is beneficial for burning fat. Now, there's a lot of them out there. Google fat burning supplements, look through the ingredients and see what they have, and pick one. The best way to take this is on an empty stomach prior to your workout, whether it be in the morning on a fasted state or prior to your workout in the afternoon. This will also help you burn fat as well. Along with that, make sure that you have the equipment handy if you're going to be training at home. All this can be accomplished with a nice set of dumbbells and bands and a basic bench, which all can be purchased at your local Dick's Sporting Goods or Modell's Sporting Goods. Everyone should have some type of equipment to work out with in their home. And I'll do a small video on that in the future to show you basically what I have in my apartment. And I'll also do a walk through my home gym at my house, even though you don't need all of that stuff. You just need the basics. So I'll help you show you basically what you need. But for now, dumbbells and things like that, bands are good tools to use. If you don't have any of those things, then body weight exercises, if you've never worked out, are very good as well. And the way to do body weight exercises is the same way with the weights. The only difference is that you have to maneuver your body to try to get the gravity to work the muscles you're desiring to work. Like, for example, doing squats with your own body weight resembles the same thing like the barbell squat. Doing calf raises, that's no problem, with a block underneath your feet. Ab work, you go on the floor for that. Also for the hyperextensions, they're called Superman or Superman hyperextension, where you lay flat face down on the floor and you extend the upper body up with your hands like as if you're flying, like Superman. Also, you can do chin-ups on the door jamb, or you can get one of those doorway chin bars to help you accomplish the chin-up. And also for the curls, you can do a close grip chin-ups. For the triceps, you just tuck in your elbows to your sides and do tricep push-ups. For the chest, you got push-ups. For the back, again, you got chin-ups. So there's a lot of great bodyweight exercises you can do. And if you don't have any cardio equipment, you can do what's called Hindu squats and Hindu push-ups as your cardio workout as well. And you can look those up on Google. I'll try to include some basic pictures of those as well. So I hope this small introductory podcast has helped you to determine the type of exercise program to follow. It's the most basic. If you want more information, here are some books that I recommend. You can get Body for Life by Bill Phillips at Amazon. It's one of the first books that started the physique transformation craze in the 90s. Out of that, Beachbody came out and designed its model based on what Bill Phillips was doing with Muscle Media 2000 and EAS back in the 90s. Beachbody started in 98. The only twist they added to their business model was that they created programs for those individuals who don't have time to go to a commercial establishment like a gym or health club. They basically do it at home, which is wonderful as well. And another book I recommend by Leela Brada, Mr. Universe, is called Lean Body. And a more complete book by Frank Seppi. I forget the name of that one, but I'm going to include it in the next podcast. I forget the name of that book. I'm going to find it and promise you I'll put it up for you. Once this podcast goes up, I'll probably put the picture up and edit the title of the book for you. But those are the three books that I recommend. Now, as far as programs go, the two programs that I like, well, it's really three programs, but one of them is quite possibly maybe advanced for people who are starting out. But in time, you should get them. The three are 22-Minute Hardcore by Tony Horton, P90X number 3 with Tony Horton, and Body Beast with Sagi Kalev. All three of these programs are from Beachbody. And they're really, really worth the money because they also teach you kinesiology, physiology, how to do the exercises, how to do the modified versions of those exercises. And they also talk a great deal of nutrition and supplementation, which, like I said before, can be quite confusing for some. But for the sake of what I'm teaching you, the ketogenic diet is the best way to go to get some really good results, to give your pancreas a break from all that insulin flushes that you get from eating loads of carbs. Get rid of that, and you stick to protein and fats, your body will become an efficient fat-burning machine, combined with high-intensity exercise, and you're all set to see some major changes in your body. So I hope this podcast helps. I'm going to leave the comment section open, and if you want me to cover anything more in depth, please let me know. I truly enjoy teaching everyone, and I really want everyone to be successful who listens to these podcasts that I put out. In the future, I'm going to be putting also in some PDF programs that you can download in the description part of the videos as well. So please don't be afraid to leave your kind comments and suggestions at the bottom. I'll make sure to cover everything that I can. And I'm going to be bringing you lots of info on this. Everyone should be exercising and staying in shape. That is the number one form of health insurance we have, to stay healthy and functional, no matter what the age. Despite what anyone tells you, anyone can get in shape, anyone can make lifestyle changes, and it's when we're in tip-top shape we're the most productive. Until the next time I see you and talk to you guys, God bless you all. Thanks. Bye.